Well, howdy, boys. Paul finally got a minute here to talk about why he would buy a pile of goodness. Let me put this out there, guys. If you got a diesel truck and it's a pile of goodness, meaning it's fairly wrecked, you want to get rid of it, shoot, I'll put an email in the description. Let me know. You know, all four sides of the thing, picture of the engine bay and the interior, and put in the price that you'd like to see. Worst thing could happen, I'll say no. I would not like to buy your truck, but I'll talk about why I bought this truck. You know, at a quick glance, it looks like a pile of, you know what, I call it goodness. Look what the frame did. I mean, it's bad. But the reason I bought this truck, guys, there's a lot of parts that I need. To me, this truck's very valuable. To me, there's a lot of things I could use from this truck. And I mean, as you could tell, quite a few things have already been picked up. You know, missing a reservoir, we're missing some plumbing tubes, plumbing. Obviously the brake booster. Here, let me get this thing out of the way. Brake booster, someone decided to let this thing breathe. You guys get the drift, man. I could use a lot of parts off this truck. To an average Joe, this truck's fairly useless. This truck is toast. You know, the engine's good, the tranny's not cracked, so I could use those things. You know, same thing goes to a lot of these guys. They'll roll their truck. It's useless to them, but to me, it would be worth a lot of money. So by shooting me an email and saying, "Hey, I want X amount for my vehicle," to you might be high. To me, it might be well worth it, and that's what you call a good deal, and both parties are happy. So back to this vehicle. You know, there's a lot of things I could use from it, and the Laramie interior is not one of them. I'm gonna be selling this interior. I'm gonna clean it up. It's all there. Well, besides the airbags, obviously. As far as I know, the airbag cap, you could replace it, and then the steering wheel, you could replace it, but the rest of it's good. Someone took good care of this truck. I mean, it's a little dusty, clearly, because it's missing a window or two. So the back window shot and this window shot. But I could use a lot of parts off of this truck, and the interior is not really one of those things that I'm really stressed about. It's usually the powertrain and all the other components. I mean, shoot, this Cummins badge alone is worth a lot of money. All jokes aside, guys, on a serious note, there's a lot of things that I could use. Here's the thing. I know I've said that statement over and over, and here's why I say there's a lot of things I could use. Main impact was in the frame rail. That bumper took a hard hit, like really hard hit. That's a really nice bumper, man. Thanks to this bumper, the guy stayed alive, in my opinion. Here's the other piece to it. I honestly thought maybe I should hire someone to weld it together. I know that's not going to be very financially wise, but because of the hit being straight up in the frame rail and it bowed the frame, the engine, the transmission, the axles, they're all good. Shoot, I think some of these radiators are still good. It looks bad, it really does, but for a guy like me, it's good. Like, because of it being twisted, it actually sits on these brackets. If I were to pull this radiator out, as you can tell, the brackets aren't even broken. I mean, there's a lot of things I could use off this truck. So, as I told you guys, you know, it's someone's pile of junk. One man's trash is another man's gold, or whatever they call it, you know. Looks like my boys got to the wheels already and tires and all that good stuff. So, yeah. I wish I knew the whole story to this truck. Most importantly, as far as I know, the driver made it just fine. This is not one of my trucks, clearly. If it was my truck, I would know exactly what all happened. But based off of the damage and how hard the frame rail bowed, I'm pretty sure there's a gooseneck in the back. There's a hitch, but there also is a gooseneck in the back. They needed to have a gooseneck to be able to do that kind of bending. Because if you shoot it, if you shoot it straight, you can see how badly it's bowed. Like the cab's going down and the bed's going up. If there's less trash in there, you'd see the ball's actually still healthy, which really surprised me. And yes, it's a BMW. Go BMW. Okay, fine. Oh, you can't see these four gents. The plate sits in there. Like from the factory, you got the brackets. You just bolt in 3 bolts on each side for the BMW plate or any plate that you want to install in there. But yeah, guys, on a serious note, the interior is probably something I'm gonna sell for sure. There's good money in it. So if you're interested, in the description, I will put an email as usual. Hey, we launched a promotion as well on my PD diesel power. I'll put it in there too. I'll put the code. My wife takes care of that. I'll have to ask her what the code is, but they're on that merch. The thing is 20% off promotion going on now. So if you guys want to buy some stuff, you sure can. Hopefully I don't fall off of these boards here. But yeah, that's in all her glory. That would be cool, you know. It'd be pretty cool. If I have the time, I'll do my best to do a little video when my guys are taking it apart. And keep in mind, I know most of my trucks are singles and this is a dually. I can use most of the, at a very high percentage, you know, all the parts cross over, so I could use a lot of the stuff. Anyways, guys, hopefully I didn't bore you all to death. A lot of you guys are interested, so here you go. I do my best. Yeah, there's just a lot going on, but I'm doing my best to keep up. So at times it ain't easy, and no, I'm not complaining. I'm very fortunate to have what I have and the opportunity that I have, the wonderful crew that I have to work with. But a lot of times it requires a little bit of my help, or should I say my hanging out. Anyways, guys, there's not a whole lot to show you without displaying too much DOT stickers and whatnot. But yeah, man, if you got a pile of goodness, shoot me good pictures of it, all four corners, engine and interior. Shoot me the price you want. Worst thing I could say is no, or I could counter offer if it's something close enough. As always, boys, may the Lord bless you. May Almighty find day. Ciao. Bye.